Hi!
Hi,
I'm Danielle.
I'm Caitlin,
And together we're our time of the month.
and we are doing a little skincare favorites. Is it favorites, or is it just what we're using right now?
This is just what I'm using right now.
That's true.
Skincare routine.
Yes, which we have a lot of.
Skincare is the thing I love most.
Skincare is a thing I love a lot.
Love it.
So first step, so say we go home right now. You're home.
I'm home.
I go home.
Yep.
And we're going to go to take off our makeup. Where are you starting?
I would start removing my eye makeup, which I only wear when we film, and I use Bioderma for that. It's Micellar water, and it's got the good little convenient pump, and I just saturate a couple cotton rounds, hold it on my eyes, and I would remove my eye makeup with that.
So I have been alternating two different first cleanses. One is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This is still like a tried and true, love it forever kind of situation. I would always buy it just to have it.
Yeah.
But I am trying some new stuff right now, so I like to alternate. The other one that I've really been loving,
Look at you!
is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Botanical Cleansing Oil. It has just, it just cuts through everything. It's so thin and lovely. It's just nice.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to explain it. It's definitely expensive.
And you definitely have to do a second cleanse after an oil.
Exactly, yes. It is very oily. But yeah, so those are my two first cleanses.
Nice. My first cleanse, sometimes I'm like, I want to put makeup on so I could use this.
What?
It's the Pi Lightwork Rosehip Cleansing Oil. It has a really nice light citrus scent. It feels so luxurious on my skin. It melts everything off. It leaves my skin feeling really hydrated still, even though I do go in with a second cleanse. I love that it has a pump that locks. Very luxurious glass packaging, so it's not travel friendly. This actually was gifted to us by Skin Store, and I'm in love with it. I think this will be the one that I continue to purchase because I'm so happy with it. I don't have any complaints. And then for cleansing balm, I had used up my Clinique a while ago, and so if I want to use a balm, I've been using the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm because this was sent to us by Octoly. Caitlin and I both used it. It is like lemon curd.
Yes, it looks like a pudding.
It's very scented with like natural oils and fragrances. It smells very herbal. I really like that smell. Yeah. I wouldn't really use this around the eye area because I feel like that would be very irritating. Whereas with this one, if I get it in my eye, it's like a little cloudy, but it doesn't hurt.
And this one?
Yeah, cloudy but doesn't hurt. I think this would burn. I probably would not repurchase this because it's very expensive for what it is. I think it's $64. Works well, but I don't think it's worth that.
It's not $64 good.
No.
Sad.
Hi, Angel.
So after one of those cleanses, I will then do a second cleanse. And this is like tried and true, oldie but goodie, Origins Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. This I was 100% influenced by Danielle. I had never purchased anything from Origins before this, and I will continue to repurchase.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll always wait for it to go on sale.
Yeah.
Because you know me.
This lasts forever though.
Yes, like mine is so old and grody, and it just, you use the smallest amount and it's perfection.
Yeah.
The other one I have been using, which was sent to us by Skin Store, Octoly, was the Elemis Pro Collagen Energizing Marine Cleanser. I've really been liking this.
I'm so glad.
I find it to be a really effective cleanser, especially after like an oil cleanser.
I love the packaging.
I love the packaging.
And the pump.
I love the pump. It distributes like the perfect amount. So I usually end up, and the pump is one of those things that you can do like a half a pump. You can't, you don't have to do a whole.
Nice.
The only downside, which is not their fault, is that the fragrance to me smells nearly identical to whatever they used to spray on my dogs growing up after the groomer.
You also said the first time you smelled it, it smelled like your aunt's aquarium.
Yes.
I don't know how
It doesn't smell the aquarium. It doesn't smell like the aquarium, but it smells like my aunt's house when she had an aquarium.
Okay.
But yeah, it has this like,
Smell again.
I don't even know what that is.
Grape?
It's like powder.
It's a little grapey.
Sweet. Yeah.
I used it a couple times. I liked it, but I did not like the scent.
I don't like the scent. I will say it's not super foaming, but it can foam. But I typically like use it on my face and rinse it off before it gets super frothy. But if you wanted like a very foaming cleanser, I think this would work. I just prefer for it not to froth. I don't want to use detergent.
It's so pretty.
Yes, I really like it.
Yeah, it would make me happy.
And I think it would travel well because it's like a hard plastic.
So I exfoliate every night, but sometimes it's a chemical exfoliant and sometimes it's a physical exfoliant. So depending on how I'm feeling, how my skin is feeling, I think that is an important tip. Like, don't try to do the same thing day in and day out. You should be observing your skin and seeing what it needs and taking an inventory. And that's why I like skincare products so much, because it's like, okay, a recipe for my issues. And it's fun. It's like a fun way to treat yourself. So if I'm using a physical exfoliant, I'm either reaching for the Aveda Botanical Kinetics Radiant Skin Refiner or the Bevara Skincare Exfoliating Cleanser, CBD infused. Both of these are lovely and they have really fine granules, so it doesn't feel painful on your skin, but feels very effective, so I would use that. I probably use a physical exfoliant once a week, no more than that. And then the thing that I've really been loving, and it's been in a favorites video, is the Youth to the People Yerba Mate Resurfacing Energy Facial. It's like a microdermabrasion enzyme treatment, and it looks like a paste, but it has even finer granules that you kind of just smooth all over dampened skin. You let it sit for like 3 minutes, and then you very gently like massage it into the skin and rinse it off, and your skin just feels so buttery smooth. So I wouldn't use this and then I wouldn't use any of these and then use a chemical exfoliant on top of it, because I feel like it would just irritate the shit out of my skin.
Yeah. So I really only use a chemical exfoliant. I don't currently have any physical exfoliators. Exfoliant / toners. It's all the same step to me, really. So the 3 that I have been primarily using are the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% Toning Solution. I will use this. I probably use a chemical exfoliant or a toner 3 times a week.
Okay.
This one I also, I want to just shout it out because I will also use it on my body. Occasionally I will get
chest acne?
Yeah, like little under the boob spots.
Titty bumps.
And then occasionally, and I will admit it, on my butt.
Oh, on your butt.
Just right on my butt cheek.
Sometimes I get them on my, like the center of my back where all the sweat drips down.
But so I just will take a little cotton pad and just zip, 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 zip.
Hell yeah.
Clears it up immediately. Yep. Not an issue. But yeah, so I love this for my face and, oh, it's so dirty. And for my body.
Booty.
The other thing that I will use in the same way pretty much is the Pestle and Mortar Balance Fine Misting Facial Mist.
You're crushing that.
Yeah, so I'll spray this. Occasionally I will also spray this on other places if I need it. And then lastly, the Ordinary Lactic Acid 10% in HA. It's a high strength lactic acid. It's a like a light peel. So I really, really like this. This would be my number 1. Like if I could only have one product, it would probably be this one.
And it's so watery and thin. I do like that, and I used it, but I forgot to bring it.
And I will pay full price for it.
Because it's $8. So I have 3 different toners here, and I really like to play them off of each other. So
make them jealous.
Yeah, make them jealous. This is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. BHA is the salicylic acid. My skin notoriously loves that, so I will use this maybe 1 or 2 nights a week on a little cotton pad. Something that I've recently introduced, and I've only used it probably 5 or 6 times, but I can tell that I will purchase it when this little baby runs out, is the Ren Ready Steady Glow Daily AHA Tonic. So it says daily. I wouldn't use it that way. This is primarily lactic acid, and I think that this is really effective because I can feel it when I put it on. So sometimes acids will burn, and that's sadly normal. It shouldn't feel like your face is on fire, but there could be a little tingling and it goes away within like 30 seconds. And I noticed when I started using this, I was feeling that, whereas with the salicylic acid, I don't really feel it. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's great. It doesn't have an offensive fragrance. Maybe the faintest bit of citrus?
Kinda.
Yeah, it must be the lactic acid, but I really like it. And I will absolutely purchase it. And then I have a glycolic acid, and I use this probably once a week at most. This is the Kate Somerville Liquid Exfoliate. These are all liquids. I would put them all on a cotton round and wipe it all over my face and neck and chest usually.
Liquids.
Yeah, liquids and powders. And I've always had a really hard time with glycolic acid, but my skin has slowly been accepting it, and I don't want to overdo it, so I'm just everything in moderation. I like to switch it up and freak my skin out, you know?
I do.
Keep it on its toes.
I mean, I don't think there's ever a night where I apply the same products as I did the day before.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, like I constantly make sure that my skin is...
Right, guessing.
Right.
What's she gonna do tonight? Am I getting glycolic? Am I getting lactic? Am I getting
crazy.
salicylic?
She's crazy.
She's crazy.
Or is today the off day? Are we just doing
Cleanser or moisturizer?
So one step that I have recently added back into my skincare is a prescription retinol. Unfortunately, I am having dermatitis issues again. So this is adapalene. It's a 0.1%. It's not the strongest there is. It's not the lightest. And I use this, but then I also make sure to buffer it as much as possible. So I'll apply the tiniest little bit of that to my spots. And then we'll put on like a heavy moisturizer or oil to try and lock in some of the moisture. Retinol is the one thing that has actually been proven to reverse the signs of aging and help your skin in like a very real way.
Right.
So my goal after I'm done with the dermatitis is actually just to start using it all over my face again. And wintertime is the best time to really go heavy on your retinols because they can cause you to burn. So it's better if you do like retinol in the winter if you're not in the sun, and then in the summer sort of back off a little bit and use it less. But yeah, so adapalene.
The next step after toning would be, an essence or a serum. Sometimes both, depending on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I just want a little refresher, and maybe throughout the day, or maybe right before I put on my moisturizer, I'll use a couple spritzes of the Josh Rosebrook Hydrating Accelerator Moisturizing Facial Mist. I really like this. This was a purchase that I saw on Sephora finally after seeing Caroline Hirons talk about it for years and years and years. I really love it. It's got a shitload of essential oils in it. So if that's not your thing, you probably won't like it. Lots of extracts and whatnot. However, I don't feel like it's irritating. I feel like it's the opposite. Very hydrating and soothing. And then after that, I would use a serum, like an actual serum. Longtime lover here of the Lancome Advanced Genifique. But it's expensive. And, I just wanted to try something else. So I'm trying the Isntree TW Real Bifida Ampule. And supposedly this is supposed to be pretty much identical to the one that we love by Lancome. This has zero fragrance, which made me very dubious because I was like, it just smells like water. And it's very thin, and I've been using it consistently for probably a month or two, and I haven't had anything bad happen. I don't know.
I like that that's our standard.
I haven't had anything bad happen, so I guess I'm going to continue to use it.
Right.
There's something about this, though. The texture I like better of the Lancome.
Because it's more like semen?
Because it's more semeny, and this one's a little watery, and I'm like, I'm just pressing water into my face
like
today.
It feels a little fake.
Yeah, but it must be working. I don't know.
Must be.
It must be. I feel like my skin looks okay, though.
So
I don't question it.
So the three minor serums and oils.
Okay.
And obviously my number one, Danielle just mentioned, is the Lancome Advanced Genifique. I am getting...
It's so good.
I'm getting to the bottom of this bottle, and I am so sad. I do not know what I will do when I get to the bottom of this because I will not pay full price for it, so I'm just going to have to wait. So all of you people that always tell us when the things that we love go on sale...
It was on sale the other day. Buy one, get one free.
I know. But I'm not buying things unless I really run out.
Same.
Let us know when you see it go on a heavy discount.
Yeah. The reason I bought this is because everyone was like, it's the same ingredient as that.
Yeah.
And this was $20.
This is like, what, 170 or something?
120, I think.
Oof.
It's still expensive.
It is expensive. And then two oils that I have been really loving. I've talked about both of these before in another video. It is the Prima Night Magic Intensive Facial Oil for hydration and radiance. It has CBD in it. It's very thick. I mean, it feels exactly like a cooking oil, like when you put it out of the bottle. Okay, that's not true. More refined than a cooking oil, but thick that way. I just feel like this delivers so much moisture. Like, I wake up in the morning and I'm still shiny.
Yes.
Which I'm okay with, actually.
Yes.
I'm, like, kind of moving towards, like, a shiny face.
Me too.
I kind of like it.
I like it underneath of makeup even.
Yes.
A lot.
And then the other one that I have been, it brings me joy. It makes me happy. I will definitely be repurchasing. Is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. It is a replenishing elixir of essential oils and distilled botanicals. I feel very accomplished because I finally did the thing that you're supposed to do.
When you buy a sample kit?
Yes. Where you buy a sample kit to test out a product before you go, whole hog into the full size.
Right.
I did it the right way. And what's annoying is I could have skipped this step because I love them both.
Yay!
But anyway, so I like that I did that and we'll be using those.
Nice.
And next?
Okay, next for me, I'm going to pack on the moisture. And this, really differentiates between times of the year and what my skin is doing. So I have two actual moisturizers that I'm going between during the winter time. The first is what I'm just going to say is the best moisturizer I've ever used, the Primera Alpine Berry Water Cream. This is my third jar of it. I love it so incredibly much. I use it morning and night. I just can't find anything bad to say about it. I love it so much. If I'm feeling really dry or really crusty or really irritated, I'll use the Ren Evercalm Overnight Recovery Balm for sensitive skin. This is my second jar, and I just started using it. It is like a balmy, oily texture, no scent at all, but it just feels so good. And it's not one of those like sticky balms where your hair is gonna stick in it and be all gross, but you feel very hydrated and just like rejuvenated. After I moisturize, I'll lock it all in with an oil. Oil is always my last step, and so like Caitlin, I'm using the Prima Night Magic Intensive Facial Oil. This was actually sent to us by Prima. It's not a scented oil. It is very hydrating. I even use it on Mike. I like to press it into the skin.
Yes.
I don't like to rub it because then I'll disturb the moisturizers underneath, and I don't want to do that. I just want to lock it in. I really like this under makeup. If you want a natural, glowy looking look for the day, this is a really great one to use. I just use a couple of drops. I'm not getting crazy with an entire syringe full.
No, it's like 2 to 3 drops max.
Yes, but
it's so thick.
So thick, so lovely. I love the packaging too.
Me too.
It looks nice on my shelf.
Okay, so moisture, I did go a little bit out of order because I did share the oils, but it depends on what I'm doing for my top layer as well. So because I was having eczema issues and because I'm so dry because I'm treating the dermatitis, I still will whack on some of the Eucerin Original Healing Cream. If you have any dry skin issues, I highly recommend it. Someone came to my rescue and told me about it when I was having eczema all over my face.
Can I have some for my rash?
It was amazing. Not immediately, but it cleared it up within like 2 weeks. I felt a noticeable difference the first time I put it on my eczema. It was just so great.
Your eczema?
My eczema.
She has been raving about it for a very long time.
Wonderful. Yeah. I have actually I've taken some out and put them in little pots and have them like in my desk at work, in my nightstand, so that I just have it with me all the time. And I will say, it actually does go on over makeup pretty well.
You did say that, yeah.
There have been times where I've been like really flaky and just didn't want the flakes to show, and I've tapped this in over top of my makeup and it doesn't ruin anything, which is very surprising considering how thick it is. And then the other one, if I don't need as much moisture, is the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. I had gotten a sample of this, but I found this at TJ Maxx, and I really like Laneige products, so I got it. It's very thin. It's kind of like a jelly almost.
So is it a moisturizer?
It is a moisturizer. Okay. I don't know why they call it a mask. It is nothing. I wouldn't ever call it a mask.
Right. I would agree with that. It is based on appearance.
It's a nighttime moisturizer. I swear you could even use it during the day. But yeah, it's kind of thin. So I usually use this when I'm like using the oil because I already have the moisture and that thickness from this, and then this just,
It just... Final step for me is when I'm laying in my bed. I'm a die-hard fan of the Kiehl's Butter Mask for Lips. But I purchased it 3 times and I'm out of it, and we like to try new things. So I bought 2, and I'm happy to say that I really like both of them. First is the Clarins Lip Comfort Oil. This is in the natural shade, which is just honey. Very hydrating. It's a more wet kind of a treatment for your lips. So, I don't know. Who would that not be good for? If you sleep face down in your pillow, I wouldn't buy this.
I don't know how anybody... I think...
Some people do.
I mean, people that sleep face down just don't care about their skin.
I agree. What are you doing? Something that I saw, I'm going to give you a throwback. Makeup by Tiffany D. She's probably like the most OG beauty YouTuber. She still produces content. She used to rave about the Sara Happ Lip Slip Balm. I didn't know that it had little sparkles in it.
For nighttime.
Right, why? Why are we doing
Nighttime
that?
Sparkles.
Although it does say 1 Luxe Balm. I'm sorry, it doesn't say anything about nighttime, but that's the only time I'm using it.
User error.
I've used this so many times, and you cannot tell, and it's lovely. It's lovely. So like, I wouldn't put this on and then ask Mike to give me a kiss, because there is a little bit of glitter, but it's just so nice. It's not one of those oily balms that gets really liquefied when you warm it up with your finger. It stays really nice and thick. I'm really pleasantly surprised. I've been using it pretty consistently for over a month.
And it doesn't look like you've touched it even.
I know, there's like a little impression, but it's really nice. I'm happy. I would like to see if she made one that didn't have the glitter flags, that didn't say anything about it online.
So I also have lip products, but one other thing I wanted to shout out is I have a disproportionate number of burns. I burnt my neck last year and it looked like a straight up hickey for months. And I also burnt myself on a cookie sheet at Christmas. So the last step before I like go into my bedroom is I put bio oil on.
Never tried it.
I had never tried it either, but I'd heard...
Hear rave reviews.
It's on like every list I ever see. But anyway, so I had been applying it to my neck hickey, and I did notice that I feel like it went away more quickly. I wish I had been putting it on way earlier, because I think it would have disappeared earlier. And now I'm also putting it on my arm.
Question.
Yes.
Would you put it on a scab, or would you wait until it was healed and then put it on?
I would wait until it was healed. I pick from a plethora of lip products because I, like mascara, am on the perpetual hunt for the perfect lip product. Kiehl's Butter Mask for Lips. I'll let you guess how I ended up with this. The other one, I use the Biossance Rose Vegan Lip Balm.
How'd you end up with this?
Also, this was literally a handoff. Danielle bought it, didn't like it.
I hated it.
I don't hate it. I'm neutral about it. I still use it because it's a perfectly good product and it doesn't fuck my lips up.
So that's what happened. It fucked my lips up.
It does not fuck my lips up, but it's possible that the reason it doesn't fuck my lips up is because I'm constantly alternating. I never use one of these more than one day, like one day in a row. And then the other thing that I have is the Lanolips Lemonade Lip Treatment.
Does it smell like lemonade?
It does. Like
Really?
Chick-fil-A lemonade.
Oh.
So those are my like my nightstand. I literally bought like this little stupid tray to keep on my nightstand so that all my lip products and weed products could just be at the ready.
It also smells like a sour gummy.
I mean, it's very like tart lemon smelling. It's sweet lemon, but it's like lemon.
Yum. Like real though.
Yeah.
Not fake.
No, I really like it.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's
it.
Just it. Just a couple of things.
They're just really casual, like just a couple products.
Cleanser, moisturizer, done.
The whole thing takes us like 30 seconds at night.
I look forward to doing my skincare routine every night. Oh, by the way, we did not include masks.
Yes, that's a separate treatment.
I have a mask addiction, and the video would have been 2 hours.
Yeah, for me, I look forward to washing my face. I don't look forward to taking off my eye makeup.
Oh, you're right.
Like if I could wear like full face of makeup, no mascara every day, I'd be much happier. But mascara is one of the things that provides the biggest impact on me for makeup. So if I'm wearing makeup, I'm wearing mascara. Comment, like, and subscribe.
Comment, like, and subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell for notifications. It's down there.
It's down here.
You can share our videos. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Watch our last video. Watch our next video. Watch all the videos. How else will you know if you like us or not?
What's the question?
Oh,
What are you most looking forward to in 2021? New president! Oh, should I not say that?
No, we can say that. That's true. I think at this point, that should not be a divisive statement. I think everyone should be looking forward to a new president at this point. Okay.
That's it. That's everything. All right.
We appreciate it when you guys watch. We always do. We extra appreciate it if you make it to the end of the video or if you let us know that you've been watching old videos. It's just so nice.
It's the nicest.
Very thoughtful of you. Thank you. We will cut it and talk to you later.
Bye.